get a hold of your local fire department, because we are once again burning up here on the best damn universe mode. And welcome everybody, we are here again for another edition of WCW Monday Nitro. And what a beast of a show we have for you tonight here in Louisville, Kentucky. Big news and implications for Bash at the Beach. But first, let's go over two big championship matches we got going on tonight. There you see him, man, the king of the Cruiserweights, Neville. Another open challenge set forth by Shane McMahon. Is he punishing this man, or is he rewarding him and allowing him to prove that he is indeed the king of the Cruiserweights? We will find out later tonight who's going to take on Neville. But we know who's going to battle Bullet Club's Gallows and Anderson for the WCW World Tag Team Championship. It was announced last week that at the Great American Bash, Hall and Nash did gain this opportunity, and they're cashing it in tonight against their bitter rivals. And speaking of bitter rivals, speaking of Bullet Club and the KLIQ, it will all come to a head at Bash at the Beach. Our next pay-per-view here in WCW will be live on YouTube for the best damn universe mode. And we know the main event, championship match between Balor and Michaels. The only question now is, what will the stipulation be? And we heard from Shane McMahon last week setting up the Pick Your Poison challenge. And here are the rules. Balor and Michaels will each pick the other's opponent, their poison. There will be a 20-minute time limit for each match. A point is scored by winning a fall, and a point lost for losing a fall. The man with the most points wins the challenge and chooses the stipulation for the title match at Bash at the Beach. And I know you're all going to ask me, man, I'm ahead of you. What if there's a tie tonight? Who picks the stipulation? Well, just like in a championship match, you see it there in the fine print. Champion's advantage if a tie. So the pressure is on Shawn Michaels. And both men have picked each other's opponents. Here we go. It'll be Pick Your Poison challenge. Shawn Michaels will take on Finn Balor's hand-picked man here, Goldberg. And that will be later in our main event. Since the champion has the advantage, the champion will go first here. And it will be our first match here, WCW Monday Nitro. So Michaels and Goldberg will be in the main event later tonight. But Michaels picked Stone Cold Steve Austin to face off against Finn Balor tonight. And man, these guys went heavy, man. Goldberg and Stone Cold Steve Austin. We know the history, Goldberg and Austin. They can't touch each other, but they're going to be in action tonight. They're going to face off also at Bash on the Beach. But tonight we get a rematch from the Great American Bash between Stone Cold Steve Austin and now champion Finn Balor, who took the belt from him at the Great American Bash. We are wasting no time here. WCW Monday Nitro Pick Your Poison challenge begins right now. I am excited, man. You guys should be as well. This is going to be a beast of a show. As we saw at the beginning, man, two championship matches. And we get these two beauties tonight, man. Finn Balor in a rematch, taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin, handpicked by Shawn Michaels. And then Shawn Michaels takes on Goldberg, handpicked by Finn Balor. And these guys didn't want to take any chances, man. They picked the cream of the crop tonight to face each other, man. Unbelievable.
Making his way to the ring.
Man. JoJo
at 190 pounds.
introducing here the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, baby. His first big title defense after winning that championship at the Great American Bash from Stone Cold Steve Austin. His first title defense will be at Bash at the Beach against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, bitter rival. This rivalry between the KLIQ and Bullet Club will come to a head. We know tonight Gallows and Anderson defend the tag team championships against Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. So will the KLIQ win the tag team titles tonight? And then Michaels, can he go on and win the World Heavyweight Championship from Finn Balor? We don't know, man, but this thing between Bullet Club and KLIQ seems like it's never going to end. But I ain't complaining, man. We've had some great matches, and that should be a great match at Bash at the Beach. But first, this should be a tremendous match here tonight. A rematch A rematch from the Great American Bash where Finn Balor, Demon Finn Balor, came in and dethroned the Texas Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin. So you know what? People are probably thinking at home, wait a minute, man, what does Stone Cold and Goldberg have to gain from this? Well, you probably say they have nothing to gain. I kind of disagree, man. There's a few things in play here. Number one, Stone Cold Steve Austin, at least, as we hear his music and he's coming out here, he could get revenge on Finn Balor here for beating him for the World Heavyweight Championship. That's number one. Let me let JoJo do her job here. Well, besides the revenge factor, he could beat, if he beats Finn Balor here tonight and pins him a few times or whatever, how many falls, he could prove that he deserves a future championship match, as Stone Cold Steve Austin is not going to wait for the bell. When does he ever? When does he ever, man? Gets the jump start here against Finn Balor. He's been wanting to get his hands on Finn Balor since the Great American Bash, and here we go. Thanks to Shawn Michaels, it's happening here tonight. Stone Cold Steve Austin now beating the crap here out of Finn Balor early on in this match. Big time clothesline there. The Texas Rattlesnake is here to rock and roll, man. And as I was saying, well, revenge on the mind of Stone Cold. Number two, you prove yourself that you deserve a championship rematch by defeating the champion here tonight. So that's another big one here for Stone Cold. At number three, I mean, you get to spoil the plans for Finn Balor. You get to stick it to him by making him lose this challenge. And we can talk about Goldberg later on. What does he have to prove? Well, if he beats a number one contender, I mean, that puts him in line as well for a future championship match. So that's one thing there for Goldberg. And number two, he's not going to want to get outshined by Stone Cold Steve Austin. So depending what Austin gets you tonight, and remember, depending what the score is here, and the score, this is a lot different, man. You see the clock, there's 20-minute time limit for Finn Balor to pick up as many points or lose as many points as he can or will. So if you guys don't understand this, man, let's say Stone Cold Steve Austin, right now they're at 0. It's neutral right now. Nobody's gonna fall. If Stone Cold Steve Austin gets 2 or 3 falls here, if he gets a fall here, Finn Balor goes to -1. If Stone Cold Steve Austin gets another fall, then on top, Balor goes to -2. If Balor then wins a fall, he gains one, so he'll go back to -1, 0, 1. So that's kind of how it's going to work out, man. It's not like your traditional Iron Man match where you just have to beat your man, by a point. You know, you could get one fall. We've seen it in the past. Shawn Michaels won his first WWE Championship in a Iron Man match, which went to overtime after 60 minutes. Oh, there's Finn Balor coming back now. He won that championship with one fall. One fall in that Iron Man match. But right here, let's say Finn Balor, what's the strategy going to be? But this is so interesting and so many angles that you can hit this at, because the strategy has to be, of course, it's simple. You have to get as many falls as you can. So if you're Finn Balor, you want to get 1, 2, 3 falls, 3 points on Stone Cold and put the pressure on Shawn Michaels. But let's say this whole thing goes 20 minutes and there is no winner, there is no falls, then Finn Balor leaves out of here with 0, and then all Shawn Michaels has to do is gain 1 fall and he wins the challenge. So interesting strategy here. I don't know if either man has ever been in this predicament here, Finn Balor or Shawn Michaels, so I don't know how they're going to handle this. And Stone Cold, I know how he's handling this fight. He's taking it to the streets. He's doing what he does best here, man. Throwing them fists and brawling, Stone Cold Steve Austin style. What a night. What a night this is going to be, and we're starting hard and heavy here. Not even 4 minutes into this match, and Stone Cold Steve Austin just beating the crap out of the champion Finn Balor here. This is a non-title match, and this is pick your poison challenge here. But again, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Goldberg, you got to look at it that way. Say, well, what do they have to gain? They have a lot to gain here. Future championship, revenge, outdoing the other man, because we know Stone Cold and Goldberg have their big fight coming up at, oh, and the bell rings here. The bell rings here. It's a double count out, so technically Balor doesn't gain or lose a point. This is very interesting, man. Maybe both these guys know that here, and they know, you know what, we can fight out here forever, actually. At least for Stone Cold, I mean, he's not in a rush to get points. He just got to beat the hell to Finn Balor and beat him once, and then he wins this match. Finn Balor's the one that's got to put up some points. So yeah, there. I guess Balor lost and gained a point here, so he's still at 0. He's still at 0, man. These guys could fight out here forever. The referee's counting, but it's a technicality right now. Of course, unless one man makes it into the ring. If Balor can make it into the ring before a 10 count here and Austin loses by a count out, Finn Balor does get a point. So you get a point with count outs, get a point with disqualifications. It's a fall. Got to get a fall however it is. But this is interesting, man. If they both stay outside, nobody comes in, they could continue to get double counted out here. I think we've heard the bell already go down twice, man. 2 double count outs already in this match. Referee count up to a 6. 7, there you hear it. And Austin, and these guys are beating the hell out of each other. Mostly Stone Cold, but Balor's fighting back now. Oh, right into the rail, into the garbage can. 9, and I think it was another 10 count there. And the referee's counting now to 2. 3. There you go, man. Oh, man. And he just DDT'd on top of that damn garbage can. Balor. Oh, man. That's a reverse DDT. Vintage Finn Balor. Vintage Finn Balor. This could be good strategy here, man. Try to... I was saying it's good strategy to take him apart here, put him in, and then maybe get a few falls on him, but you're not gonna... Oh, and he blasted him with that chair. Oh, now they ring the bell. Referee didn't do it first, but now he has no choice. He disqualified Balor, and there you see the graphic. Balor now has -1. What kind of a strategy is this for Finn Balor? He just cost himself a fall, man. I mean, unless he's trying to soften up Stone Cold or beat the hell out of him with that chair, then put him back in the ring and get some falls on him. We've seen people do that in 2 out of 3 falls matches or an Iron Man match, give up a fall to gain the upper hand and then get more falls. But we got to keep in mind, man, there's a 20-minute time limit, and it's how many points you score here, not if you're up by 1 and you win the match. Oh my God, and Stone Cold getting payback. He doesn't give a shit. He just gets disqualified, and he actually gives Balor a point. So Balor, we're back at 0. We're back to 0 now. This is wild, man. I've never seen anything like this. Kudos to Shane McMahon. Oh, and Austin again gets DQ'd as he belts him again with the chair. Balor, what? Finn Balor here, man, might be, I mean, Stone Cold might be doing Finn Balor a favor here. But I think he's just pissed off. He's pissed off at Balor using that damn chair. Maybe that was Balor's plan. Maybe that was Balor's plan all along. He's now up 1. He has 1 point now. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is wild. So many different scenarios, so many different strategies. I have no idea what's going on in the mind of Finn Balor. But he's up a point and he's measuring Stone Cold again. And he gets a little revenge here. He pops him in the head. Both these guys just beating the hell out of each other with the chair. Balor back down to 0 now. Well, there's a score. Balor was 0. And remember, Austin's not going to get a score. This is not a traditional Iron Man match. This is just how many points can Finn Balor get, and then how many points can Shawn Michaels get. The winner picks a stipulation. That's simple. And Austin with some simple offense there. Just simple but effective. The fist right to the damn face. And Stone Cold, man, Finn Balor was trying to put him through that table. Austin's going to have none of that. And they're making their way back to ringside here. We are about 11 minutes in. We're getting close to that halfway mark. And we're back to 0, man. They beat the hell out of each other outside with the chair. I don't know how many double countouts we've had already. I think it's been about 5 or 6 double countouts, if not 7. And there's Austin with a big clothesline. All those falls, but Balor has 0 points, man. He cost himself with that chair. I guess he was trying to soften up Austin, but it didn't work, man. It did not work. And Austin knows that. Austin says, you know, I'll beat the hell back at you. Oh my God, he's stomping a mud hole in it and walking it dry. Stone Cold Steve Austin looking forward to getting his hands on Goldberg at Bash at the Beach, but you know he wants that World Heavyweight Championship back as well. Austin with another clothesline here. Both been back in the ring here as we're approaching midway through this match. Finn Balor has, well, he's gained a point, but he's lost it, and he's back down at 0. With those chair shots, and Austin again, Luthes press, going right back to the fist on the ground. And those chair shots and those fists, I think I've done the number on the champion, and the champion now is busted open. This is personal, man. These guys, oh, look at this. Oh, no. Stone Cold Stunner, he couldn't get him. Couldn't get him. He was setting him up for the stunner. Finn Balor cuts him off. I think this is the first cover of the match here. No, not even a 2 count. Just a 1. Stone Cold Steve Austin, that was the story of the match at the Great American Bash. Stone Cold Steve Austin hit that stunner at the beginning of the match, couldn't get the 3 count on Balor, and then Balor blocked. I believe it was 2 or 3 or more Stone Cold Stunner. It was definitely 2 back-to-back at the end of the match. Blocked the stunner, had it countered, and it looks like he has it countered here tonight as well, as he blocked a stunner right there, not allowing Austin to get it in and maybe get a fall and cost Balor another point. Balor needs to get going, man. 9 minutes here left, and he is at 0. You know he wants to get as many points as possible, but maybe he's taking his time because he knows, and maybe he knows, you know what, I just really need 1 fall, maybe 2 here against Austin. Austin with a small package, no rub break. Maybe Balor thinks he just needs 1 or 2 because he did a great pick, he thinks, in Goldberg, and he doesn't see Shawn Michaels getting anything over on Goldberg. Maybe he sees Michaels going into the negative or staying at 0 at best, and he's like, you know what, I can take my time here. I can hit Austin with these chairs outside, soften him up, get Austin tired, and then at the end, maybe hit him with a coup de grace, maybe get him in a submission, maybe do something and get a couple falls. And maybe that's enough for Finn Balor, I don't know. I question that strategy because in something like this, you never know what can happen. You want to leave here, you want to set the tone. If you're Finn Balor, you want to set the tone for later tonight for Michaels to beat your score. You want to try to get as many falls as you can here. And there hasn't seemed to be that sense of urgency from Finn Balor. I don't know if it's, again, just a bad strategy or, I mean, this man has never been in this type of challenge before. You know, Finn Balor's a smart dude in that ring, but, oh, and Austin now, from one corner to the other, just pounding the hell out of Finn Balor here, man. Stone Cold could be closer to getting a fall here and costing Balor a point once again to the other side. He just wants to continue to stomp a mud hole and the champion, but Finn Balor here, nice kick. Nice kick, and now it's Balor into the corner. Balor! Oh, Balor speeding it up here. Beautiful drop kick there, right to the head, and Finn Balor. Vintage Finn Balor there, man. Maybe he sees the clock. He needs to get a little sense of urgency here. He needs to pick up the pace. He needs to pick it up here and try to finish off Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. Get a fall here. Get a point. He's at 0 right now. Nice splash there. That could do it. 1. No, just a 1 count, man. Stone Cold is triple tough. And Finn Balor has not done nearly enough damage here to get a fall on him yet. Here we go. Balor now busting out the big guns. Finn Balor. Oh, there it is. That reverse DDT. He goes for the cover. He did that on the floor. 1, 2. It's a solid 2 count here. Solid 2 count, man. And thank you all for joining me here at WCW Monday Nitro Best Damn Universe Mode. If you love what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe, baby. And if you don't, go watch some other crap. And Finn Balor just hits the 1916 or the Bloody Sunday, whatever you want to call it. You could call it a point for Finn Balor. No, you can't. No, you can't. Stone Cold Steve Austin is kicked out. Balor still at 0. Well, Balor, I don't know if he heard me or he got it in his head, but he is picking up the pace indeed, and he's going for it again. A second one. Bloody Sunday, man. As he sends Stone Cold to bloody hell there. That could be it. Back to back. He didn't get the fall first. Can he head it here? 2. And Finn Balor, no, he doesn't pick up a point. He doesn't pick up a point, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin kicks out again. What does Finn Balor have to do to score here? He's frustrated. Oh my God, he's got a baseball bat. Balor, you did it outside. I don't know if you want to cost yourself another. And oh my God, he hit him right in the head, and I don't know. Referee was kind of turned around, or maybe he's giving him some leeway, man. He knows the importance of this challenge, but he didn't call for a DQ. He didn't call for a DQ, man. Balor got away with that. What kind of officiating is this? 5 minutes left here. DDT by Balor, but he's not going for the cover. He's going outside again. Is Finn Balor even thinking straight here, man? Now he has a chair. We know he's busted open. We know Austin has hit him in the head plenty of times. Is he thinking straight here? Balor, you got to score points, man. You got to score points here. You can't lose points. Referee warning him again. And this time he has no choice but to call for the bell. Was blatant right in front of the ref. And Balor now has -1. Balor's got -1, but he's going to the top. Coup de grace by Finn Balor. A coup de grace right into the heart of the Texas Rattlesnake. Big time chair shot. Bad. Can he get the fall here? He does. He pins Stone Cold Steve Austin. So Balor back down to 0. You know what? Maybe this was a strategy, and you got 4 minutes left here. You've hit the man with the chair, with the baseball bat. Coup de grace. Deflated him now. This is it, man. This is maybe the strategy of Finn Balor. He's back down to 0, but now he could run up maybe a couple of falls here at the end. If it works, if he gets those falls, then hey, great strategy. And if not, maybe he waited too long. Again, we could Monday morning quarterback it all you want, but it's another thing to be in that ring and come up with the strategy, and then on the fly have to change it, and then Stone Cold Steve Austin's fighting back. He's like, screw your strategy, screw you, Finn Balor. I'm gonna knock your lights out, and sooner or later I'm coming for my damn championship. That's what Stone Cold's thinking about as he stumps a mud hole again in Finn Balor's ass. Nice block there by Balor, and Balor now with the right hand. Balor misses there, but not that one. He connects with the forearm. Austin with the reversal. Austin a block, and Austin now right it back again. Luther's press. This crowd is into it. You can see them and on their feet. What a way to kick off WCW Monday Nitro. Stone Cold Steve Austin and Finn Balor. And a big time Texas-sized pile driver by the Texas Rattlesnake. And no, he doesn't cost Balor a point there. Cannot get the pin. Finn Balor showing his toughness here. The heart of a champion by Finn Balor, man. That was a vicious pile driver on a bloody head of the champion, but the champ now fighting back. Finn Balor, man, he's at 0. He got it back to 0, and he has to pick up the pace here. 2 minutes left, man. Get yourself a fall. Get 2 falls here. Remember, if he gets himself a fall, even if Michaels gets 1 fall on Goldberg, Finn Balor gets to pick the stipulation. He's got the championship advantage, and that's why he's come out first. So to set the check, because Michaels has to see what he has to beat. So Finn Balor's still in this, man. If he gets a fall here, it's easier said than done to get 1 fall on Goldberg in 20 minutes. So he's stomping a mud hole now, right back on Austin's ass, and Finn Balor has to finish him off here, man. He's got to get this fall. He's at 0. To make this strategy work, he's got to get at least a fall. At least a point. Look at that. And there's that big drop kick, that sling blade. No, not sling blade. A big drop kick into the corner. I can't even speak, man. I'm so excited about this. 1:25 remaining. Finn Balor going to the top rope. Coup de grace. Can he finish him off? No. No. Nicely done with a counter by Austin. And Austin hits him with the stunner. Austin hit him with the stunner. After so many blocks, so many reversals off the stunner, he picks the right time, and he finally delivers it again on Finn Balor. Balor getting up, Austin measuring him again. Balor is out on his feet, man. Balor is out on his feet, and Austin a second stunner. Oh, man, he's making sure that Finn Balor is in no shape to get any points here. He's not going for the cover. He's not going for the cover. Austin wants to give him more, and Finn Balor, a beaten, bloody, broken down champion. Oh my God, Austin tells him he's #1, and another stunner. A third And maybe final Stone Cold Stunner here. Balor is done. He drags his carcass to the middle of the ring. This is it, man. You can count to 100 here. Stone Cold Steve Austin has picked up a fall here. With 15 seconds left, Balor is at -1. A big-time powerbomb there in Austin. Austin knows he's got this, man. He's got this match won, and he's got Balor's at -1. That's it. Oh, my God. If that was Balor's strategy to hurt Austin on the outside, use these weapons to try to manipulate the score, go up and down, it did not work, Balor. Like I said at the beginning, it's not a traditional Iron Man match. If it was, Balor could have maybe won at the end. But even if it was a traditional Iron Man match, Finn Balor lost here, man. Finn Balor lost here. Stone Cold Steve Austin, we hear the music. He's won this match, technically.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin gets revenge on Finn Balor. And look at Balor, man. Balor can't believe it. He knows he messed up. He knows he messed up. Look at there in the corner. He's staring at Austin. He knows that he messed up big time. He finishes here his portion of Pick Your Poison Challenge with -1. That means Michaels to pick the stipulation. All Shawn Michaels has to do now is do zero, do nothing. Just run away from Goldberg, I guess, you know? Not let Goldberg get a point. So, oh my God, unbelievable. Balor now has to turn into the biggest Goldberg fan and hope that Goldberg cleans the clock of Shawn Michaels. Stone Cold Steve Austin, what a start. And what is this? Bayley and Sasha, they got a little heat here, man. We know what happened last week in that triple threat match. And yeah, there we go. Bayley saying that Sasha cost her the championship. And Sasha telling her not to play stupid here. That they had a game plan. She knows what's up. And, well, at least Bayley's apologizing. Oh, my God. A fake-ass hugger Bayley. This thing is falling apart, man. This thing is falling apart between these two quote-unquote friends. There's no friends, I tell you, man. When money's on the line, when championships are on the line, there's no friends. And Bayley actually apologizing, man. Trying to be the bigger person, I guess. Oh, man, and Sasha Banks here having none of it. None of hugger, like she says, fake hugger Bayley. And her apologies. And Bayley looks frustrated, man. Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. I didn't expect that from Bayley.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship.
Well, the action continues here in WCW Monday Nitro. We go from Pick Your Poison Challenge to a Cruiserweight Championship match in which, I mean, I'm starting to question it. Well, we got Kalisto here, man. I'm starting to question this Shane McMahon just setting up these blind matches for Neville and oh man, and Neville. I think Neville's had enough of Shane McMahon and him making him come out here and blindsiding him with his opponent. So what does he do? He blindsides Kalisto. Kalisto, actually the man that beat him in the WCW initial Cruiserweight Championship tournament. Kalisto then lost in the finals, but made it to the finals. Had a pretty good match against Dean Malenko. Kalisto was one of the hottest cruiserweights when we first started here, WCW, in the best damn universe mode. But Neville, man, I don't think they might not even make it to this match. Neville here. I believe he calls this a last chancery. I forgot last time, but I think that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Kalisto right now doesn't care what the hell this is called. He just cares that this is putting him out of commission here. Oh my goodness, and I don't know if you guys can hear it. I think there's some construction going around out here in the arena. What kind of rude people are they, man? We're trying to have a goddamn show here, man. We're trying to have a show here, damn it. And a beast of a show. And Neville now. Neville's bringing him into the ring. I thought he was just going to jump him here like he did to Dean Malenko and not have a match, but it looks like Neville's bringing Kalisto in the ring. You know what? I feel sorry for Kalisto, but this is a shot not just at Kalisto, man. This is at Shane McMahon for saying, hey, stop with the damn nonsense. And there you see it. The clock goes up. We know we have time limits now here in WCW Nitro if you weren't around last week. Neville, oh, there it is. The black and white arrow, he calls it now. He hits it right away, man, and Kalisto is in trouble here. Yeah, we have time limits now here in WCW Nitro. It wasn't just a pick your poison challenge. We have time limits during regular matches, and Kalisto here trying to hang on, man. Kalisto's double top, man. He's hanging on. But there's no way for him to go, man. Nowhere for him to go. He can't reach the ropes. Oh, Kalisto. Kalisto has to tap. Oh, man, Neville making quick work of Kalisto. And you know what? Good for him. He needed a break, man. You can't put him in there with the likes of Pete Dunne, of Rey Mysterio at the Bash. And that was like back-to-back days. The Bash and then Pete Dunne. Then you have him against Hideo Itami. And now you're throwing him Kalisto. They're throwing him the best cruiserweights in the world. And you got to give it to Neville, man. You got to give it to Neville. He's won all those matches. And tonight, you know what? He just got sick of it. He got sick of Shane McMahon, so you know I'm going to stick it to you. I'm going to tag you. Want to blindside me? I'm going to blindside Kalisto. And good for Neville. Good for Neville, man. I don't think this is fair. He shouldn't have... I mean, it's one thing to be a fighting champion. Even if you are the best in the world, even if you are the king of the cruiserweight, you should not be defending your championship every goddamn week. It's ridiculous.
Champion, the King.
But good for him. Good for Neville. Still your champion. Still... your cruiserweight champion here, and you know he's looking straight at Shane McMahon and saying, yep, I'm still the best, baby. You're not going to take this championship away from me. And he's going to keep running his mouth. I bet you that. And speaking of Shane McMahon, let's go to the back, man. Shane's got some words here. Yes, they did, man. It's a damn shame it ended in a draw. We're seeing the end of this match. Yep, unfortunately it did end in a draw, Shano. And it wasn't this match. I don't know who the hell books this crap because it happened on Nitro, it happened on Raw, it happened on ECW. We had some quote-unquote fuck finishes, for lack of a better word. And look at this, man. No time limit, no DQ, no excuses. We're set up for Bash at the Beach. What an announcement here by Shane McMahon, man. Both these guys and the winner. The winner's going to get a shot at the United States Championship. Awesome. I'm down for that. Oh, as soon as Macho Man Randy Savage still hurt from before his match. He escaped the hospital to get to Great American Bash and beat the hell out of Eddie, but he went right back to the hospital, man. He is severely hurt and he's recovering. Oh. AJ Styles, he's in the world title division, man. Reminding Shane McMahon that he beat his ass in a street fight. He did. First night on Nitro. He did beat Austin, technically. He did steal the freaking show. Exactly. He's in the world title division, man. But I guess, well, Finn Balor's the champion. They're boys. We always said how the hell was that relationship going to work out, but it looks like AJ Styles is all in on the Bullet Club. He's not going after the world title. Legit. You're damn right. You know what? He gave some great reasons here to get a title shot. Oh, Bullet Club wants all the gold. You're right. The U.S. title's the only thing missing in their stable. They got all the other championships for the moment. Yeah, he did, Shane. What you going to do about it, man? He made some great points here. Valid points, I think. And arrogance, not arrogance, it's confidence, Shane. Get out of here. AJ Styles is phenomenal, man. He should just be handed a championship match, honestly. Oh, wow. Wow, Shane McMahon has made this now a triple threat match at Bash on the Beach. The winner will be #1 contender for the U.S. Championship. Oh, wow. What a turn of events here. And, well, AJ can't complain. I mean, I know he wanted a championship match, but he's got an opportunity now. That should be great at the Bash at the Beach, man. Is Bullet Club gonna get all the gold? Yeah, we know they're too sweet, but are they gonna get every championship? I mean, they might lose the tag team titles tonight. Wow. Well, there you go. Another match added to the very impressive Bash at the Beach card, man. We got that match. We got the world title match. We got Goldberg versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, and we see women's action here now. Alexa Bliss coming out. Speaking of women, we know that it's going to be Paige versus Lacey Evans. After last week, Lacey Evans retained the championship by hook or by crook, but she retained it. She will face off against Paige for the WCW Women's Championship. Paige will get her rematch. And that's because of the way that things ended at Great American Bash. Shane McMahon said, yeah, you're going to get your rematch. And then he made Lacey Evans defend the title last week. But now let's get ready, man. Some women's action. And you guys know how much I love women's action. 2 women, 3 women, 4 women. I don't care. Hello? God, did God turn off the lights on me? Is he punishing me? I'm sorry, God. I didn't mean that. I love my wife, God. Oh, we hear the music. Look who it is. We know she was signed here in WCW. We have yet to see her. But that's all about to change right now, man, as we're going to take a look at this woman, Ember Moon, making her in-ring debut here on WCW Monday Nitro.
From Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon.
Yes, sir, and if you haven't seen Ember in the ring, you are in for a treat. Very athletic, powerful woman. This is going to be interesting, man. Alexa Bliss, we haven't seen her in a while since she lost to Sasha Banks in one of the, it was a count out, I believe it was. Like disqualification or something, I forgot now. I have to do my homework. You know, they don't pay me enough here. They don't pay me enough here around here, though. They don't pay me enough around here to be doing homework or to even learn how to speak. So there you go. Anyway, man, Ember Moon is going to take on Alexa Bliss here in her debut. I mean, I know she's been traveling around for a while with WCW and house shows, but this is her official debut on WCW Monday Nitro. What an addition to the women's division here. That includes, well, Sasha and Bayley, as we saw in the Iconics. We know the champion, Lacey Evans now, the former champion, Paige. We've seen Alundra Blaze get title matches. We got a pretty loaded women's division here. Oh, my God, and Alexa Bliss chopping the hell out of Ember. But Ember here, oh, she's not going to take it. She's not going to take that lightly. You don't do that. You're not going to show off there against Ember Moon that early in a match and think that she's down for the count. Alexa, you got to be smarter than that. Look at this. Look at those educated feet. But oh my God, and that knee right to the face. This woman is intense. Intense. She's very athletic in that ring. And powerful. Intensity, speed, power. Great combination for Ember Moon, man. What an addition here to the women's division. And Ember Moon here in control now after a quick start by Alexa Bliss. She let her cockiness get to her. She let her cockiness, and as you see it, there's a 15-minute time limit for this match. We got 20-minute time limit for the Cruiserweight Championship match. There's no set time limit, man, but usually a regular match is a 15-minute time limit here, Shayna said. So that's why we have that up there, man. If you weren't here last week for Nitro, he wanted to bring back some of the traditions of WCW, old NWA, and he wanted to bring back some time limits, which maybe it bit him in the ass because our main event, 2 out of 3 falls, Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan was supposed to be the rubber match, 2 out of 3 falls. Nothing was solved, and it ended in a draw, a time limit draw. So it kind of bit him in the ass. But let's see, man. Shane McMahon's going to stick to his guns and keep the time limits here. I mean, the draws are part of wrestling. We had a lot of older World Championship matches, NWA Championship matches with Ric Flair ending in 60-minute time limit draws, and they were awesome. They were exciting. So just another aspect to professional wrestling. And Shane McMahon, as we know, he says he loves tradition, loves to keep that tradition alive of the old NWA/WCW, but does not mind getting new school, bringing new ideas. And now Ember Moon is bringing the power back to Alexa Bliss. Bliss had the turned around in her favor for a split second, but couldn't do enough to keep Ember down. And Ember Moon, oh, big miss there from the second rope. Alexa Bliss, that could be the opportunity she needs. What a big win this would be against the debuting Ember Moon for Alexa Bliss. Talk about climbing up the championship rankings here. That would be a huge win for Alexa. She goes for a cover after a snap suplex, and no, just a 1.5. Ember Moon is tough as hell, man. You ain't gonna get that on her. She's as tough as a werewolf. Look at that. And Alexa Bliss now going to the second rope herself here. And oh, she got it. I was gonna say, is it gonna cost her as well? No. Drives her fist or her forearm right into the face of Ember Moon, and she gets a 2 count. She gets a 2 count, a solid 2 count for Alexa Bliss here. And she's wearing down Ember Moon. Into the corner. Alexa, nice knee right to the face. Alexa Bliss looking very good here, man. She's taking some heavy blows from Ember Moon, but that miss off the second ropes could be what does Ember Moon in here. Could be the mistake that cost her. 2. No, she gets a 2.5 this time. 2.5. She hits her with that twisted bliss, and up, she's going for it. She's going up the top, man. That beautiful spinning moonsault, that twisted bliss. There she goes! Oh, man, on the knees by Ember Moon. And just like Ember's mistake cost her, this might cost Alexa Bliss the match here. Look at this. There's the athleticism I was talking about. Beautifully done by Ember Moon. And she's going to the top. Is she looking for it? If you haven't seen this before, catch this, man. She's going for it. She's going for it. She calls this the Eclipse. Boom! She hit her. She hit her. Nobody's getting up from that. Good night, Alexa. Good effort by Alexa Bliss, but Ember Moon, yes. Ember Moon gets her first win here in WCW Monday Nitro. What a debut. Great women's action here in Ember Moon. What an addition this woman is going to make here in WCW Monday Nitro. The crowd loves her. Crowd's into it. Another beautiful yet athletic and just fiery competitor, man, and Alexa Bliss. Look at this beauty of a move. Unbelievable. Wow. Stone Cold approved. Ember Moon, baby. What a debut. be? It is! It is he! King Booker! He has returned! Oh, I got tears in my eyes. Who is this pretender king? Oh. I am all down for some cruel and unusual punishment at the hands of King Booker. Yes! Yes! All hail King Booker! Oh man, just when I thought the night couldn't get any better, we have a returning King Booker, and he is laying out the challenge to, I think we could assume, is a Shinsuke Nakamura. But here we go, man. The action continues here, WCW Monday Nitro, with our second championship match of the night, and this should be a beauty. The World Tag Team titles on the line. Bitter rivals, championship gold. This is going to be great. And here we see Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, the Wolfpack, the KLIQ, the Outsiders. Whatever the hell you want to call them tonight, you might have to call them champions. Oh, and a little role reversal here for these guys. Oh man, they love to have fun. Either that or somebody fucked up tonight in the production. Oh man, gotta have some fun here, man. Best damn universe mode. I love it, man. Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. They're all about fun, they're all about joking games, but this is going to be serious business, man. Here come the WCW World Tag Team Champions. Bullet Club's own Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson. And Shane McMahon said that he's waiting after this match. I just got word that he's already got lined up the next opponents for whoever the tag team champions are after this. And we've got a match set for Bash at the Beach. He didn't want to give any more. He said he'll let us know when that report goes on later on in the Bash at the Beach update. That should be awesome, man. Who's going to be tag team champions going into the Bash? And it was at our other bash, the Great American Bash, where Hall and Nash defeated Bullet Club, Gallows and Anderson in a non-title match to gain this match. And we remember, a little controversial though. I'm sorry, let me let JoJo do her job.
Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the KLIQ.
That's right, the KLIQ, baby. Hall and Nash, they are WCW through and through, man. What these guys did with the NWO was awesome back in the day, and now here as part of the KLIQ.
They are the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the Club.
Gallows and Anderson, the Bullet Club, World Tag Team Champions, and yes, it was controversial at, to say the least, at the Great American Bash, where Kevin Nash used a low blow to finish off Carl Anderson, man. Then a powerbomb later. They won that match. Kevin Nash was the MVP of that match, man. He had it going on, but right now we're going to start off Scott Hall and Carl Anderson here. I've said it before, two of the most underrated individuals in WCW, or maybe in wrestling, and Scott Hall, man, up to his antics. And he said, none of that today. Carl Anderson's having none of it today, man. They've lost to these guys already once. They're looking for revenge here, so they want to keep the titles and get a little payback off for that loss at the Great American Bash. And Scott Hall looking strong here early on. Up and over the top goes Carl Anderson, and he's in the wrong side of the ring here as you see the big man Kevin Nash just staring down at him. And Hall wants the action back in the ring. You can't win the titles outside. You win by count out, you win by disqualification, you do not win the tag team championship. Scott Hall trying to get a quick one here over on Bullet Club 1. No. Not even a 2 count there, but he's trying. Well, that's what you got to do, man. And Kevin Nash here getting the crowd into it. Look at that. There's a lot of Bullet Club fans, a lot of KLIQ fans, man. Two very polarizing factions, beloved by some, hated by others. And look at this, right in the face of Luke Gallows, man. Scott Hall does not give a crap. That's the KLIQ attitude right there. Shawn Michaels through and through, man. Their leader, if you will, of the KLIQ. And he's got, oh my God, right into the throat. And Shawn Michaels has his work cut out for him later on tonight against Goldberg. But remember, after Finn Balor has -1 points, all Shawn Michaels has to do is get a draw. He has to last the entire 20 minutes. Or if Goldberg gets a fall, he has to get a fall right back. He has to finish with 0 or better to win this Pick Your Poison challenge. What a night of action, man. Give Shane McMahon kudos. I know I blasted him a little bit for Neville. It's not fair, but I mean, in another way, I love seeing these great cruiserweight matches. Not today. That wasn't a great match. That was Neville just sticking it to McMahon and Kalisto. Well, Kalisto was the casualty of war, let's say that. Oh, man, and a big man now, Kevin Nash. And Carl Anderson has to remember what he did to him at the Great American Bash. Will the KLIQ go into our next bash? Bash at the Beach as WCW World Tag Team Champions. Oh, man. Like running into a damn brick wall. And the KLIQ saying, yeah, we're too sweet. These guys have come all the way from the Japan Super Show, that big 4-way match, to Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles at the Great American Bash. These guys have had singles battles. Scott Hall, Carl Anderson. We've seen Luke Gallows versus Kevin Nash here on Nitro. And now we're seeing them for the Tag Team Championships. And we're going to see Finn Balor versus Shawn Michaels at Bash on the Beach. Hopefully that resolves here the issues between the Bullet Club and the KLIQ. Oh my God, look at this. Kevin Nash. Right back into the corner, man. The KLIQ wrestling a very smart tag team match. Doesn't take Einstein to figure this out. Keep your opponent in your corner, beat the hell out of him, and win. Oh, here we go. With moves like that, the KLIQ might be winning sooner than later. The tag team titles. Big time choke slam here. And he sees he was close to the rope. Is he going for the cover? No, he's going to choke the hell out of him. Well, Scott Hall didn't want to waste himself on the pin because he knew he couldn't go for the cover right away. He was right next to the ropes. He dragged him out. I thought he was going for the cover, but no, let me deal some more damage here. He knows the kind of competitor that Carl Anderson is. And as he's getting his clock clean, let me get a sip of water here. Oh, he looked like he was setting him up there for the outsider's edge, razor's edge. Again, whatever you want to call it, that could have finished off Carl Anderson, but instead Anderson, oh man, whooping his ass right in front of Kevin Nash, and he needs to make a tag. He does. All these guys, very wise tag team and experienced tag team wrestlers. They know what to do, and he knew he needed to make a tag to the big man who just cleaned Scott Hall's clock. He could have knocked him out there, man. We could, so we can see the Bullet Club retaining, but no, Scott Hall is double tough as well. All these guys are. Unless Kevin Nash tears his quad or something, you want to be careful with that, you know. Careful stepping any potholes here. Scott Hall, nicely done to break that move. And Hall, is he going to make a tag to the big man? And Luke Gallows is waiting. He wants Kevin Nash. He's like, yeah, bring it, big man. The two monsters here, the two big men going out of here, and a big boot by Kevin Nash. That could do it. 1, 2. No, a kick out of 2.5. Wow. Great tag team action here tonight. And we've seen Pick Your Poison challenge Finn Balor finishing again with -1 point. Is he in trouble? Or is Goldberg going to be enough to keep it under control and have Finn Balor pick the stipulation? Knowing Finn Balor, man, he probably wants a no disqualification match so he can get Bullet Club out there involved. But let's see, man. Let's see what happens later tonight. Oh, nicely done there. Nice reversal by Luke Gallows. And Gallows now going to work here. The big man hangs Kevin Nash out to dry there on the top rope. Oh, man. The power of Kevin Nash and right back. He takes that blow and delivers him right back. And Nash now with those big elbows. Vintage, Big Daddy. Big Daddy cool. Big sexy. These guys have so many names, I can't keep track of it. Oh, look at that fireman's carry. Take over there, turning things around. And now he's going for a choke slam. And he delivers, Luke Gallows. He goes for the quick cover here. Can they retain? 2. No, and a close fall there. Close call. Gallows can't believe it. He thought he had Nash down there with that big-time choke slam. And now right into the corner. He is getting pumped. He told Anderson, let's go, man. Let's finish this off. And look at this. Right in front of Scott Hall. Look at there it is, Magic Killer. It's over. It's over, man. The Bullet Club's in a retain here. No, it's Scott Hall. Scott Hall there for the rescue. The save by Hall. And look at that. Carl Anderson. They frustrated Carl Anderson, and he thought he had it there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kevin Nash. This is how he finished him off last time. That's it, man. Big time powerbomb. We got new tag team champions. Oh, man. And Luke Gallows now in for the save. Luke Gallows now in the save, and Scott Hall make sure he stays out. Kevin Nash house, it's done, buddy. It is done. It is over. We're taking the tag team championships, and he clean clocks them. This is it, man. Carl Anderson's frustration with not being able to get the pin off of the Magic Killer now has him in trouble. Got hit with the jackknife powerbomb, but he's fighting back. The machine gun Carl Anderson fighting back here. Whip against the buckle. Ducks the clothesline. Off the ropes. Big time clothesline by Carl Anderson. He almost takes the head off of Kevin Nash. And oh! Payback is a bitch. Oh man, that's how Nash defeated him. But we hear the bell. The KLIQ has won this thing, but by DQ. Carl Anderson knows it, man. Unbelievable. Look at this. Payback is indeed a bitch, and the Bullet Club retain by hook or by crook. This crowd is letting him have it. This crowd is not happy at all. Unbelievable. Wow. Well, here we go, man. We promised it. Shane promised it. He says he's got the entire card actually Bash at the Beach almost done here, man. It will be live on YouTube.com for the Best Damn Universe mode. It is going to be a beauty, man. If you love the Great American Bash, if you love the Great Damn Universe mode, Best Damn Universe mode, you're not going to want to miss Bash at the Beach. There is our main event, man. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. It will be Finn Balor defending against Shawn Michaels. The question here, what is going to be the stipulation? We know Finn Balor is down -1 right now, his score. Will Shawn Michaels be able to hold on and pick the stipulation? Another big-time match, man. We saw Stone Cold with a big-time win. Can he head into Bash at the Beach with great momentum, or will Goldberg make quick work and make easy work of Shawn Michaels and show up Stone Cold Steve Austin? Either way, this is going to be a beauty of a grudge match. Stone Cold Steve Austin taking on Goldberg at Bash at the Beach. The WCW Women's Championship will be on the line as Paige tries to take her title back against Lacey Evans, who won it with thanks to the brass knucks and underhanded tactics. Thanks to that, Shane McMahon said, you know what? This match is not going to be no holds barred. Anything goes. Lacey Evans defending against Paige. Speaking of championships, as Macho Man Randy Savage, a United States champion, is recovering and gets cleared. He has 3 guys who are vying for his championship. We heard AJ Styles with his legit reasons. Well, he got the match, man. Sami Zayn, Daniel Bryan, and now AJ Styles, a triple threat for the United States #1 contendership on the line. Speaking of grudge matches, man, we know Goldberg and Austin's happy, but look at this. After the attacks, after the mind games, it's all going to end at Bash at the Beach as Kurt Angle has a chance to get revenge on one Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt has been freaky lately, very demonic, satanic rituals or stuff that's going on, but can Kurt Angle get revenge at Bash at the Beach? And here we go, man, big time match. Big time tag team match between 2 up and coming teams who have been on a winning streak, both of them. Something's got to give. Who's going to be next in line as #1 contenders? Maybe this match will let us know. It's DIY, Gargano and Ciampa versus the Hardy Boys, Jeff and Matt. And oh man, Shane McMahon up to it again. Another open challenge at Bash at the Beach. Neville will defend once again the Cruiserweight Championship, and he doesn't know who it is. Is this punishment, or is this a reward for Neville to continue to prove that he is indeed the king of the Cruiserweights? And we said it during the match, the next contenders are lined up. No surprise, man, with the way that they demolished Sheamus and Cesaro in that street fight and how great they've been looking lately. The Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal next in line, and they will battle Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Bullet Club for the WCW World Tag Team Championship. And how about this, man? It's not confirmed yet. Shinsuke Nakamura, will he accept the challenge of one returning King Booker? We'll find out, man, next week if Shinsuke Nakamura accepts this. Another big-time match at Bash at the Beach, baby. Unbelievable. What a card shaping up for Bash at the Beach. You have it there, man. Catch it. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that bell for notifications so you can keep up with the best damn universe mode and you can watch Bash at the Beach. WCW's next pay-per-view, man, it is going to be a beauty. But speaking of a beauty, we are here. It is our main event. Here we go, man. The KLIQ Zone, Shawn Michaels. He's got to be a little upset about what Bullet Club did and costing the KLIQ the tag team championships the way that they did. But he's got to get focused here. He's got to get focused.
Weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Let me show you how it's done, JoJo. Here comes the KLIQ Zone, the icon, the showstopper, the main event. Mr. WCW Monday Nitro, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. That's how it's done, JoJo. That's how you introduce the #1 contender right here for this big-time match. This is our main event. This is the second part of the Pick Your Poison Challenge. Remember, Shawn Michaels, we didn't know what Balor's strategy was, what he was trying to do out there. I'm sure he was trying to get as many points as he could, I mean, bottom line, but we don't know if he did a great, well, he didn't do a great job of it, or his strategy just backfired on him. Either way, as this goon comes out, we know that Shawn Michaels' strategy here is just to hang in there for 20 minutes, either keep the score at 0 or get himself a fall, get a little breathing room, get a fall on Goldberg, then you're up 2. So the only thing he has to avoid is going to -1, because if we have a tie, Finn Balor wins due to championship advantage. Should be very interesting.
Weighing in at 270 pounds, Goldberg.
JoJo introduces man Goldberg. I have not made a secret since the start here of the Best Damn Universe mode that I'm not the biggest Goldberg fan. But I cannot deny this man's wins here. I mean, he's defeated the likes of Kurt Angle. He's defeated Bray Wyatt before. You know, he lost in that cage match. He came out here demanding a world title shot, and that got Stone Cold right in his face. Stone Cold has stunned this man a couple of times. Goldberg has cost him a match against AJ Styles. We saw the vicious fight in the back last week. Shane McMahon said it's over. You guys are not going to touch each other, or the match is not going to happen at Bash at the Beach. So we need to protect. He was trying to protect that big match at Bash at the Beach, man. These guys cannot touch each other. Remember that. But they're here in action tonight. Goldberg didn't get involved in Austin's match. And hopefully Austin doesn't get involved in this one either, because I want to see Stone Cold versus Goldberg. Cannot take anything away for Goldberg. He's a big crowd favorite, man. They're chanting his name here. These people love this damn goon. I don't know why, but they love him. They think he's a superhero. And he's awesome in the ring. I'll give him that, man. Inside that ring, he is an animal. And here we go. 20 minutes on the clock. Speaking of the clock, I did notice that I didn't say anything, man. That tag team match, our clock broke. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Shawn Michaels, man. He's so cocky, so arrogant. Has all the sizzle, the charisma. Is that going to be enough, though, today to win this Pick Your Poison challenge by getting a fall here or riding it out against Goldberg? Either way, if it's a draw, he's there. But either way, Shawn Michaels gets a big win, man. 20-minute draw against Goldberg to last in there against Goldberg and not get beat, that's something. And if you get a fall on him, even better. Here's Michaels now taking it to the wrestling. If he does this and stay away from the fist, stay away from the power, stay away from those power moves from Goldberg, they'd be better. But here's Goldberg using the power with that side headlock. Michaels back into the ropes. Whips him in and both crash there. Michaels, though, staying up. Here's Goldberg. And like I said, man, that clock wasn't nothing, man. It's a second week with the time limit, so we're working on it, but the clock wasn't working in that tag team match, if anybody noticed, but we still had a time limit. It didn't matter anyway the way it ended, but we did have a time limit. It was a 20-minute time limit in that tag team championship match. For the record, for you people who will say, hey, what happened to the clock? Well, there you go. There's the explanation. Still working the kinks out here in WCW. Oh, look at that. Nicely done. Shawn Michaels up and over. Goldberg trying to use the power. And remember, if he goes outside the ring, look at this. Shawn Michaels! Vintage Shawn cross body block, a planche off the top rope. And Michaels getting the crowd into, getting himself pumped up. And remember what Balor and Austin did, man. They stayed outside for what seemed to be almost half of the match. They spent outside. There was like 7 double countouts. You can go back and count them. There was a big time move by Michaels there off the top rope. That's how you get Goldberg down, man. You hit him, you stick and move, stick and move. Michaels has to use his speed, his wrestling ability, and stay away from the raw animalistic power of Goldberg. And oh my God, and Michaels and Goldberg has had enough. Goldberg has had enough. That was the arrogance was borderlining on stupid there. Look at this wrestling move by Goldberg. Can he get the first fall here? No, nice reversal by Shawn. And Goldberg escapes. Woo. What a main event this is, man. I like Goldberg versus Shawn Michaels. First time these two have squared off here in WCW. This should be a beauty. I said, man, maybe Shawn Michaels should take a page out of Finn Balor and Austin and just go outside the ring, get all those double DQs you want, because you'll stay at 0 and you still win this challenge. You don't win the match, but you don't have to win the match. That's why this is so different, man. Everybody, well, this is just a, get already hear some people, this is just a glorified Iron Man match. It's not the same rules, man. Not the same outcome. There you go. Remember, one man is only keeping score. But again, those of you just watching or didn't catch me at the beginning of this, what do Austin then and Goldberg have to gain out of this? Oh man, what a chop by Michaels. Shawn Michaels in control here, man. He's used his speed to stick and move, but Goldberg now using his power to take back control in this match. Like I'll say, man, some people, look at that nice counter by Michaels. Some are going to question, wait a minute, what do these guys have to win or lose here, Goldberg and Austin? But you know what, first of all, you beat either the champion or you beat Shawn Michaels, who's the #1 contender, so you get that under your belt. You might have a world title match in your future. What both guys want, Austin and Goldberg. Also, the revenge factor for Austin, which he got it, man. He got it, 3 Stone Cold Stunners, and cost him that point, got Balor at -1. So he got that, man. And he got the victory in the match. So Goldberg, same thing, man. If you can say you beat the likes of Shawn Michaels, who's the #1 contender, and you cost him, and you also outshine each other. Because Goldberg right now could say, Austin could say, hey, you know what? I got Balor down -1. What are you going to do, Goldberg? You know Goldberg's out here. He's competitive. He wants to get Michaels to that -2. He wants to get 2 falls on Michaels and 1 up Stone Cold Steve Austin. Nicely done. Double axe handle by Shawn Michaels off the second buckles. And there's Shawn Michaels. There it is, man. That cockiness again, that arrogance that cost him earlier. But he won't stop. He'll get in your face. He'll tell you how great he is. Another double axe hander by Shawn Michaels. And now he goes for the cover. What? Are you kidding me? Michaels can't believe it, man. Usually, I mean, he wouldn't be surprised at not beating someone with that double axe. But I think he hit him with, I was blabbing away. You guys let me know. I think it was like four double axe handles, and he didn't even get a 1 count. He didn't even get a 1 count. Oh my God. What a chop by Michaels, and another one lighting the chest up. And Goldberg with a nice block there. Beautiful block by Goldberg here, and Goldberg now whoops Michaels into the buckle. And he's going to show him how it's done. He's going to show him how you punish someone in a corner. Look at this. There's those strikes. That's what Michaels wanted to stay away from, and he throws him halfway across the ring. Oh my goodness. Remember, Shawn Michaels needs to stay at a draw here, man. If Goldberg gets just 1 fall and Michaels goes to a score of -1, he ties Balor. But Balor's got that tiebreaker, and he's setting him up here for the spear. This could be over. Oh, DDT. What a counter by Shawn. What a counter by the Heartbreak Kid, the #1 contender for the world title. Now going upstairs. We know what follows from there, and yes, it's the big elbow. Oh, we're going to see some sweet chin music. No, he goes straight for the cover. He goes straight for the cover. He wants to get that fall, man. He knows the power of Goldberg. He knows how Goldberg can beat you in a second with that spear and jackhammer. So maybe, you know what, keeping it at 0 might be not too smart for Michaels. Even though he can win with the score of 0, he might need to get that 1 fall to get that cushion. Get that cushion on there, because he knows how quickly Goldberg could strike and get that fall, man. And here we go. I don't think Goldberg's going to tap here, but this is 2 things. Kind of runs down the clock, and it wears out Goldberg while giving Michaels a little breather, but Goldberg doesn't stay in that for long. Goldberg doesn't stay in the figure 4 for long, and here's Goldberg fighting back now. Goldberg here, the right hands. Look at those big right hands. And Goldberg now placing a lifeless Shawn Michaels. He's getting a beating here, man. He cannot take more of these strikes, but no, Michaels maybe playing possum there. Nicely done by the Heartbreak Kid, and he's measuring Goldberg. Oh, trying to go for another big time. Oh my God, a big time clothesline. So he was trying to go for another big time double axe handle, this time from the top rope. Goldberg, great defense there into some big time offense with that flying clothesline. Goldberg looking great here, man, and Michaels looking for Goldberg. Big body slam there, basic, but when an animal like Goldberg body slams you, it's gonna hurt, and he kicks him right in the lower back. It's maybe the weak spot of Shawn Michaels, everybody knows, and here we go. A power slam. He continues to work on the back. That sets him up for the jackhammer, and that's the weak spot of the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. We know the surgery he had in the back, man. He lost a couple years of his career. Uh-oh. Goldberg again, and he gets caught once again. Shawn Michaels has that move well scouted. He's got the spear well scouted, and he could have knocked him out, but the referee had a position too. Oh man, and the ref might have cost Shawn Michaels there a point. Referee out of position. What a main event, man. The buzz in this crowd just seeing the likes of Shawn Michaels and Goldberg here in this Pick Your Poison, this fun Pick Your Poison challenge, man. I love it. Just a strategy behind it, man. It's awesome. Again, Finn Balor at -1. Shawn Michaels, all he needs to do is get that big 0. If it's a draw, Michaels wins. Michaels wins the Pick Your Poison challenge. Doesn't win the match, but he wins the Pick Your Poison challenge. And well, I guess if he gets a 0, he technically wins the match. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, what matters is that he gets to pick that stipulation, and here he is, Shawn Michaels, now the sharpshooter, and this could Goldberg, I don't see Goldberg tapping out, man, at anybody, but Shawn Michaels putting the pressure down on Goldberg, and again, winding down that clock, and wearing down the big man, but he doesn't stay in it long again. Kicked out of the figure 4. Now the sharpshooter, and up and over goes the Heartbreak Kid. As we are past the 10-minute mark now, we are halfway through this match. No falls yet. Again, if it stays like this, if it stays at 0, Michaels wins the challenge, gets to pick the stipulation. But he's playing with fire, man. If he's trying to just ride it out, he is playing with fire because Goldberg, he can finish off Michaels anytime, man. He can hit him with that big spear. He hasn't hit it yet. It's failed twice, but he can hit him with the spear. A jackhammer out of nowhere. Michaels, all of a sudden, -1 points. And that's what Finn Balor has to hope for, man. He has to hope that Goldberg at least gets one fall here on Shawn Michaels. Goldberg now. Speed it. Oh my God. No, 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 no! Finn Balor has to be the happiest person on earth right now because Shawn Michaels might be done here, man. With 8:50 remaining, it's just a matter of time now. Goldberg, oh, and he just throws him again. A little insult to injury here, making sure Michaels is out. He is out on his feet. Shawn Michaels just got thrown right through that damn steel barricade. It's over, man. And he didn't go for the cover. He's setting him up again for another spear. Can he finally hit his third time the charm? Yes, it is. So Goldberg spears him through the barricade, spears him right in the middle of the ring. Here we go. Michaels is going to go down -1. Are you kidding me? Shawn Michaels has kicked out, man. And now Goldberg getting a close-up view of the, oh, look at this, of the intestinal fortitude of Shawn Michaels. And Michaels is now mounting offense. Goldberg made a mistake going to the top rope. Oh, man, but Shawn Michaels also makes a mistake there. That's his bread and butter, man. Michaels could go to the top rope, but Goldberg looked a little frustrated. He said, well, I got to do something. And he went to the top rope, man. Oh, nicely done. He was going for that jackhammer. He counted the jackhammer right back into the sharpshooter. Right back into the sharpshooter. Can he actually make Goldberg tap, though? I don't think so. Again, I don't think Goldberg's in a tap, man. But Goldberg is in pain here. Shawn Michaels. Tremendous intestinal fortitude, man. The drive, the will to win by Shawn Michaels to kick out of that. Oh, look at that STO. Horrible STO. I hate that damn move. Goldberg had to use it, didn't he? Oh, man, a knee right to the face. Goldberg put this man, speared him through a barricade, speared him in the ring, and Shawn Michaels still kicked out. Unbelievable. Now Goldberg pounding on him, man. And thank you all again for joining me here in the best damn Universe mode for WCW Monday Nitro. What a great show we've had tonight, man. I know I say it a lot because we have some great shows, but this has been awesome. And this Pick Your Poison Challenge has been fun. And it's still not over. We have 6 minutes, 30 seconds approaching. We're about to get to that last quarter of this match, and it's still at 0. That's what Shawn wanted, though. Even though Shawn Michaels has gone for the covers, man, he's not just running around. He's trying to get that one pinfall so he can have some breathing room here. All he needs is that big 0, man, and he defeats Finn Balor. And uh-oh, is he going to tap here now? You see him pulling him back, and that knee right in the back to the leg of Goldberg, right in the lower back that he's been working on. Michaels, nice reversal, right into a schoolboy roll up there. No, but a rope break. A rope break by Goldberg. Oh, man, I'm losing my voice here. What a match. What a main event. This crowd is getting into it here. Look at them. They're not sitting. Goldberg. Oh, my God. Goldberg just caught him. The mother of all spears, man. The mother of all spears. Good night, Shawn Michaels. Oh, my God. He kicks out again. And Goldberg, the frustration again. Last time he went to the top rope, man. Because he said, damn, I can't finish him off with the spear. And he can't get the jackhammer. Michaels already blocked it once. What is Goldberg going to have to do to put up Shawn Michaels? This is why Shawn Michaels is the #1 contender. This is why he's the showstopper. This is why he's the main event. This is why he's the icon. And Michaels going to the top again. Shawn Michaels, can he deliver another elbow? He does. Right to the heart of Goldberg. With 450 remaining, man. If Michaels gets, there you go, switching music. If he can get a fall here, Michaels could secure this thing, man. Michaels could secure this thing. He goes for switching music. He misses. He misses it. He misses it, and Goldberg right into a jackhammer. Can he hit it this time? He does. He does. What a sequence. Michaels misses sweet chin music. Goldberg counters jackhammer. Good night, Shawn. Oh my God. Are you freaking kidding me? Shawn Michaels has kicked out again. And here's Goldberg. Goldberg's going to the top, and he knows he's got, now he can't even pin him with the jackhammer. Goldberg is going to the top. Desperate times call for desperate measures. He waits till Michaels get in on his, oh my God, that's nasty. He was waiting for Michaels to get up, and he caught him midway. That was sick. And Goldberg again to the top rope. Oh my, Shawn Michaels! Oh my God! Shawn Michaels caught him from the top rope. This is it. Michaels gets this fall. It could be over, man. He's got that cushion, and I can't believe it. Goldberg is kicked out. Goldberg kicked out of that super sweet chin music, man. That's how he finished off AJ Styles at the Great American Bash, and Michaels tuning up the band one more time. He sees his opening. He sees Goldberg is hurt. Oh, nice reversal there by Goldberg, and Goldberg with the clothesline. Oh, he saw the opening. He's setting him up for the jackhammer. He's setting him up. 3 minutes left, man. These guys have to bust out their big move, but Michaels blocks it. Both been countering their moves, and now sweet chin music out of nowhere. A second sweet chin music, this one out of nowhere. Is this going to be enough to put Goldberg away? Michaels doesn't think so. Michaels doesn't think so. Michaels, he knows he needs to do a lot more here to get this very important fall against Goldberg, man. He's got him rocking, and a big-time elbow. Now, Michaels could go outside, man, and run around, but again, or he could run away from Goldberg. He needs to get this fall. That'll give him some cushion here. Because Goldberg, man, if he hits him with another jackhammer or something, it's over. But Michaels tuning up the band, and he hits him again. A third sweet chin music. A calculated sweet chin music. Is 3 going to be enough to put away this monster? 1, 2. He got him, man. He got him. And Goldberg gets back up, but Shawn Michaels brings him right back down. And now the strategy for Michaels, just, dude, you have 1 point. That's all you needed. You actually needed less. Now you just go defensive. But Shawn Michaels can't help himself. He stays on offense. I mean, when you're in the middle of a competition, sometimes you're not thinking straight, man. You just go on instincts, and Shawn Michaels' instincts is to keep going. To keep going 100 miles an hour, and it could cost him here. But remember, he gave himself the cushion. Even if Goldberg finishes him off here, jackhammer, he hits it. Even if Goldberg could get a cover here, Michaels will go back down to 0, and he can still win this challenge. But Goldberg has enough time here, man. He has 1:36, and he's setting him up again. He knows Michaels has already kicked out of 1. It took 3 sweet chin musics, and Goldberg now going for a third spear, 2 back-to-back here. Back-to-back jackhammer. Sorry, oh my God, and the ropes have saved Shawn Michaels. The ropes have saved Shawn Michaels. Oh, I don't know if his foot was on the ropes or not, man. A little controversial there, but the referee, he's closer than I am, and Goldberg here, smelling that Michaels is in trouble. Shawn Michaels, how's he moving around? How's he even moving around? Hitting back-to-back jackhammers. I'm exhausted. I don't know how these guys are going. Goldberg, another spear. You missed 2 of them, you dummy. But he hits this one. Big-time spear by Goldberg. He's got 50 seconds, man. The clock now, the friend of the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Finn Balor has to be sweating in the back. Goldberg needs to get 2 falls here to win this match. Goldberg needs 2 falls here, man. And Michaels gets dropped again. No ropes this time. 2. Michaels finally stays down. Unbelievable. This crowd. This crowd doesn't know what to think. I don't know what to think. Michaels back to 0, man. Remember, 0. And oh my God. 20 seconds left, though. Beautiful move by Goldberg. Finn Balor's had to be sweating in the back. I'm sweating here. If Michaels holds on, he wins this challenge. If Michaels taps, if he taps, Balor gets to pick the stipulation. 5 seconds. 4. Michaels is holding. It looked like he tapped a couple times, but no, the referee's there, and he calls it a draw. Oh, Goldberg is disappointed, man. He's been one-upped by Stone Cold Steve Austin. He has been one-upped by Steve Austin, and that's why you see him upset. We have a draw. But this has got to be the happiest that one man is. If with a draw, because Shawn Michaels has won this challenge. He's technically won this match and this challenge. Oh my God, both men getting a fall at the end. It took everything, even the kitchen sink to keep these guys down, and the intestinal fortitude, the will to win in this damn main event. This is what WCW is all about. So we see those sweet chin musics, we see the jackhammers. What a match. And we hear the music, celebrate Shawn. Shawn is beaten up, man, but he's celebrating as Goldberg is making his way up the ramp now. And looking back at what could have been, man, he could have won up Stone Cold, but Shawn Michaels, he gets to pick the stipulation, man. Are we going to find out now? We're going to find out next week. Tell us, Shawn. What's it? Oh, my God. Remember, these guys cannot touch each other. Their match is off. They'll be fined, suspended, and their match will be off for Bash at the Beach. And Goldberg is not in a mood right now, man. Oh, my God. And Austin tells him he's number one. Unbelievable. Michaels, Balor, Austin, Goldberg, Bash at the Beach is going to be something else, man. Thanks for joining me here tonight.